Sunday papers. The Observer. Tory donors warn May to ready UK for no deal Brexit. Be prepared to walk away from EU, says Leavers. Remain ministers have Stockholm syndrome. There is no Brexit. It's been in some of the papers every single day of the week banging on about Brexit because they want you to believe it. And they know that if they keep saying it, keep putting it in your face time and time again, you'll eventually believe that there is something happening, when in fact there isn't. Catalan leader vows to resist Madrid. Great. It's going to be trouble, but because, you know, dictators don't give up easily. And they up the top there, that picture, the under 17s win World Cup champions at football. Something. I mean, I used to be a big football fan, but I stopped because the players are so overpaid and so girly. In the, you know, they get tackled and they roll about the floor like they've had the leg chopped off, and then as soon as they get the decision, they're up and running about. They're just a bunch of actors. But the worst thing is they get paid ridiculous amounts of money for exactly that, acting. Express. Spain on knife edge. Mounting tensions keep British tourists away as Catalonia defies Madrid. Everyone should be free to choose what they want and do what they want, as long as it causes no harm or loss to anyone else. But a dictator will never let that happen. May's mental health pledge to the Sunday Express. Yeah, because that satanic, evil paedophile is going to promise the papers something. This is just ridiculous. How they can even make this on the front pages is, if it was on the back pages somewhere, now after site where nobody's ever going to read it, you could understand it, but putting it on the front page is ridiculous. Again, the same picture they used has been used for over the last week in other papers as well. Meghan and Harry's house hunting. The parasites are looking for some big mansion somewhere that we're going to have to pay for. But hey, you know, just because of the richest family on the planet shouldn't make much difference. Well, second richest, I guess the Rothschilds are probably the richest, but they're just the bankers for the Vatican at the end of the day. So no big deal there. Star. Terror groups chilling web message. ISIS nuts in threat to Prince George. Another parasite, and they're putting out the group that they control and fund are going to. It's not even worth it. And this is the top headline in this rag. The only thing of interest that I can see there is we've won the World Cup again. Yeah, great, because kids of under 17 or what thereabouts actually play with the heart and want to play and want to win, not because of the ridiculous amounts of money they get. I mean, when Rooney can walk into a casino and lose £500,000 and it's nothing to him, it shows you how obscene wages have become amongst them so-called professionals. And they're shown what they are when a group of 17-year-olds or less can actually do the job that none of them have been able to do in the past 60 years or thereabouts. Mail. Minister sent his PA to buy sex toys. These are the sort of crooks and criminals and paedophiles we've got running this country, and we're all sitting here and letting them. Well, that needs to come to an end very, very quickly. In a paper we're coming up to, Catalan leader faces arrest as he calls for civil disobedience. You know, like I said, they just ain't going to roll over and let anyone have any type of freedom. Universal credit U-turn in next month's budget. Well, I think they realise that the shit is finally coming to an end. Everyone's realising that we've been run by a group of Satanist, paedophile criminals, and they're trying to maybe trying to just soften the rage of what's coming their way. That's nothing's going to soften the rage coming their way. Tory MP sent sexual text to woman who applied for job. These are the types that are in charge at the moment. They are telling you that you will do this, you will do that, you won't go above this speed limit, because if you do, we're going to fine you. You won't park here, you won't park there, you can't drink here, you can't drink there. If we let these scum get away with it, they're just going to continue doing it. And that's all from the Sunday Telegraph, by the way. And the headline, of course, is "Hospitals Failing to Tackle Safety Crisis." Well, that's because they're run again. It's all criminal. Everything's run by criminals for criminals, and it needs to come to an end. Those at the top, they are stealing from us all on a massive, massive scale. Prisoners gain vote in human rights U-turn. Right. They're getting desperate because so many are leaving the voters' register, not registering, and they know once a certain level is reached that they can't continue with the crimes, because the majority now are not voting. But the most important thing is you get off the voters' register. Next time it comes round, the cards and that, if you want to, put a made-up name on there if you want, but I wouldn't even do that. I would return to sender, addressee not recognised, because if anyone's on there, they class that as a vote for the system. Get off the system, get out of the system. The system is just that, a control grid to dictate to you what's going on, and that's what's always happened. It's always been a dictatorship. It's just been it's been subtle, very subtle, but it is an absolute dictatorship. Well, what a shock that is. Top BBC women expose sex pests. You mean there's a load of pedos at the BBC? Wow, I would have never suspected that. Would you lot? Sunday Mirror. Again, cup for it, England world champions. Strictly guys and ghouls. That's to do with the satanic Halloween festival, All Hell's Eve, coming up. Terror threat as Heathrow security files found in the street. Now, if you remember the thing that I'll put at the end of these videos, usually now and again, where it's everything that happens is controlled and meant to happen because that's what they want. This is, I don't know what the behind this action is. Probably to stop us flying, probably to close the airports down or something like that. But you know, it could be anything. That's your Sunday papers. Not worth reading any of them, and if you buy any of them, you're just throwing your money at the propagandas that are just there to propagandise everything. So if you haven't bought them, don't buy them. Stop buying them altogether. Stop backing your own enslavement. Dennis Healy. World events do not occur by accident. They are made to happen, whether it is to do with national issues or commerce, and most of them are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings.